The top lies you hear about your transmission. Well, transmissions are one of the most important parts of your car. Sure, the motor makes it go, but the transmission is what puts the power to the wheels and actually gets you where you need to. And modern engines are very, very efficient thanks to designs over the last couple of decades. So where engineering is really going now is making better transmissions. We've gone from 4-speed and 5-speed automatics to constantly variable transmissions to now 8, 9, and 10-speed automatics. This sounds great. Getting that engine in the right power band for those RPMs so it can really deliver the power to the wheels is the most efficient way possible. However, that transmission really needs a lot of love, care, and respect. Most manufacturers are suggesting mileage intervals for fluid services of around 40,000 miles. But we see cars all the time that have gone 100 or 150,000 and never had a transmission fluid change. Here's why this is so important. When you were a kid and you wrote with a pencil and used the eraser, and that eraser dust was on the paper and you had to go like this and then get it off the side of your hand, well, your transmission has that same kind of dust and breakdown from the clutch packs that are in it over time, slowly breaking down, and all that dust goes in that fluid, which is circulating through the transmission. So, unlike your oil, where we change it every couple thousand miles and all that stuff gets released and comes out of it, and that filter's filled with it, and we change the filter and we change that fluid, your transmission goes 10 times as long, 40,000 plus miles before that service happens. And plenty of folks don't do it at all. When you come in, we're going to pull your service history, we're going to pull the Carfax, we're going to see when it was done, and we're going to pull a fluid sample condition of exactly how it is now. Because there's some serious risks about this. It's not like an oil change where if it goes too far, you just do it the soonest when you can. All that particulate, if it's been a really long time, might actually be the only thing holding that transmission together. We've heard horror stories about shops that see a car with 200,000 miles and perform a transmission power flush, and it runs worse afterwards. Here at Autotek, we're never going to let that happen. We're always going to pull an oil sample. We're always going to inspect that filter and make sure that you get the right service for it so that transmission can live as long as humanly possible. The reality is, you got to be ahead of that maintenance side, and we want to keep you there. The idea of the car running forever without maintenance, that's what we want, and we're going to help make sure you get it with the least amount of maintenance possible. Don't let a transmission myth fool you.